Okay then, just a quick little update. I can't believe it. She's in one piece. I got to reset. The BIOS has been done. The fan is incredibly clean. We got a heartbeat. We're moving. It's alive. I've done it, fam. So yeah, several hours later, I've got a smooth running system. Keyboard's back in. I will say that I have got a picture that I'll show you another time when I took it apart. This red bit come off, and there's three little you see them indentations: uno, due, and tre. All right, and you got to lift that out, and there's the motherboard underneath. I did take it out and have a good clean and feckle in there. So I've done it. It's working fine. All is alive. It says there. We got processing power, a heartbeat going off, and I know it's a bit wavy on that front there, but I just wanted to show. I'll put this in a playlist that the clean has worked. I do need another processor, laptop, and whatnot. So just thought, look at that. Marie's going to kick my ass if she sees that there. So yeah, that's it. It's Samsung R780. Is that what we've got there? There we go. And yeah, that was quite a tricky little affair, taking it apart. There is something I'd like to show you. Under here there are two wires that are very, very delicate, and you should not pull them apart like I did. Pull them off the motherboard accidentally when I lift up the keyboard. I heard a ting ting and they unpopped, so there is some ribbon cables inside. I have a photo I'll show you later, and you should be very careful before you are, let's go back this way, before you are lifting the front off. It comes off there. Get some better light for you, better angle. You lift that up, the red bit detaches off once you've got all the screws underneath. Under that merry lot, there's about 15, 20. You get them screws out, then you have to obviously 1, 2, and 3. You just get some flat blade screwdriver, pop that up, and then there is a release under there. This, take very good care of that thin cover. That lifted off. Easy now. How we doing, brother? Yes, B-man. Well and good. I'm in the reflection, look, NH's reflections. I'm very happy that we have a working, it came back to life, back to reality. It was a moment of truth. The other day when I put it back together, I do need a new one, but I'm happy to say it's been serviced and had a fan clean, and it came back on with yeah, with a boot up, and I have a little problem with two wires. I don't know what type of wires these are. I've not seen them before except in a mobile phone. Get me concentrate, get me pinning. So we're alive and kicking. Look, it's in need of some work, and I'd just like to say, yeah, thank you very much for the comments. I'll get to them shortly. Have a look at my community post. I have posted that I'm going to be going live on a platform called VK. I'm not telling you to do anything, but what I am saying is goodbye Facebook, hello VK, for the time being, due to the restrictions I'm seeing on the Book of Faces. Hello to Signal. Hello, that's a messenger app that I'm and Wicker.me, Discord, ByGo is gone. I've uninstalled that. That's just a joke. Sorry for anybody that's had any harassment on there via lonely ladies from Eastern European and etc. areas. Goodbye to Facebook. Yeah, this week we're doing some emails and updates and letting you know where to find us, what platforms we are on. I am aware that the agents of Satan will follow this and copy and emulate and try to. Well, that's all very well and good. We're prepared and ready for you. We've got the weapons of choice selected. So Victor Kilo. is the alternative to Fedbook for me for the time being. I'm not saying it's 100%. I'm not telling you to go there. If you look at the community post there for Indie Glow, you will see a link to follow. You don't have to do that, or you may choose to research it and then come along and say, what? And you will find SPLs on VK. That is the platform there that I shall be using. Patreon, I will give you the link for my Patreon that I'm managing on behalf of SPLs Pro. And YouTube, goodbye, farewell, Wiedersehen, guten Tag, ciao bello, arrivederci, merci beaucoup, how you say it in Hungarian, hello, we're going, we've had enough, you blew a phone, you are not playing fair, and other platforms may do so. So algorithms, algorithms, lots to report. Mark Steele has said, Mark of the Steele clan has said we can have a podcast and hang out. Looking very much forward to that. We're going to arrange that via Unscrambled, I think, and I will give you updates on that very shortly. I've got a brother called Lyndon, going to have a chat with about tech, and you've met him before. He's the water laser tech resonance man. Brother Mark of the Steel has said yes, and we're arranging that, so very good and excellent. And then we have contacted brother Josh X, the Joshua Tree, yesterday across in the European, I won't say where because it's his private business. He's wanting me to go out and set up with to go and join Josh X. So when I say big things are go on, and we're going to update you and let you know what go on in many various formats. I have a torrent, a waterfall, much like Aquarius, into the 2025 new age, new vibration. The legacy is being created. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Many prophecies. So exciting times. I am very busy. 100 million quantum thanks, kisses and hugs to everybody. I'm having an excess of 50 messages a day, emails, phone calls, updates, and I'm doing the best here. I'm on top of all my emails, bar about 10 or 15 across 4 accounts. The software, here we go. The software is required, and the hardware I'm going to manage temporarily and with help of others until I achieve stability in the form of a new laptop computing unit. I'd like a quantum one if possible. The government has quantum. Facebook has quantum. There's a lot of quantum and power out there in the forms of Bill Gates and Zuckerberg having meetings, telling governments what to do. Since when did elite billionaires, you know what I mean? It makes man sick. Research the news. Just put in Billy Gates, Zuckerberg, Congress, Parliament. Get ready. Much like this corona and COVID, everything's changing daily. The attacks are rife. I'm not here to instigate anything. I'm bringing you an update, and I'm worried, very worried, disturbed, more disturbed than I've been ever. So hello to the agents of Satan. Much love and light to you. Hello to the scribes. Even more love and light to you. Look at it. I just don't get a second. So yeah, we're going private. I will say that I'm sorry for what's going off and what is coming. Those with the eyes and ears, they will be aware. They will be ready. Those without, well, I'll leave it there. That says it all. So thank you to brother Mark, Josh, and Lyndon, and Gansders for yesterday. That was well received, and that'll go down like a ton of on this platform with the agent. Break that word down. We give eternal love, gratitude, and thanks. Very excited. I have a terabyte of information here to go through that I've got collected up. The assassins of character will say that I've stolen. There's nothing new under the sun here, and I'm ready to move on and do what needs doing. I've messaged a brother called Richard, who's a very, very good, honourable, conscionable man. He's on point and knows, what he's doing. Is at the top of the game of life. when we talk. He's got an email from me today, an articulate, concise, loving one. Much love to the family there at this time, for all of the connected to Richard there. I will leave the estate family private, but those in the loop will know who I'm on about. He's got the instrument we've drafted and drawn up with the help of my my mum's help there with the will and testament. I think, therefore I am. Shout going out to the ones that are keeping it locked down and steady and holding it down and looking after others. And a shout going out to the ones that I've told off today via the public domain of Facebook, splspro.com. I've had a little rant this morning about 5 a.m, 6 a.m. I was up at 4:30 again, up with the early bird, catching the worm, earthworm Jim. It is life, Jim, but not as we know it. There are, in fact, Romans and Klingons on the starboard bow. We're about to set sail into the seas of tranquility. That's right, Twan, as in Wassy, tranquility. And we're going to leave a wake in our trail for man to follow, those that want to and wish to. And all I can say is, I've told them off for not checking stuff. A shout going out to a brother called David. There's a lot of David speaking at the minute, fact-checking legislation and mandatory vaccinations. We've, got a lot to do. I already knew the outcome of that, and I wanted others to go and follow and look at stop it. Follow it and check it and use their discovery. So that's been done, and I'm happy and ecstatic to see that. Those that I've told off and muted in the Facebook realm, that's because I don't believe you are ready to post, and you shouldn't be able to post until you've had a long, hard look at yourself and think much longer. But the NHS workers that are out there that have been threatened with legal action, if you speak up about the lack of equipment or the state of equipment, PPE, masks and etc., all I can say there is we, splspro.com, will help defend you for free. All right, you can have free accounts and you can come see us and chat with us in confidence. You would email contact@splspro.com, and in the subject you would put NHS help, assistance, something like that, equipment, PPE, NHS PPE, these keywords. I will see them visually. I will prioritize you and get straight back to you. Our establishment is limiting man's voice. They're trying to bond, what's the word we would say there, trying to restrict and offer legal penalties, fines, fees and forfeitures. The ones that have helped save, and put themselves on the front line are now being attacked. You see what we do this for. So anybody in the NHS that is a worker employed in that realm, and you've been threatened, or you're under attack, or you've had the come down and say, then hello, we love you, we love what you do. You're on the front line with this Gates, Zuckerberg, WHO, Wuhan nightmare. We will help officers, again, Met officers will help you if you've got anything to say. That applies. Anybody, any man that's under attack from this establishment, it's a time to come together. It's a time to share. If you're a shill and a trill and you want to come in and attack us, we're ready. We got the shields up and crack on. It's hilarious what you're doing. We have the protection of a higher realm, and we have dead man switches in place. We have things backed up. We haven't just come into this wet behind the ears. We're quite, old, 40 Anons plus in the wilderness. We've been called into action, the Alphas and the Omegas. So I realised a random update started with a laptop. I'm going to have to retitle this and maybe and do another laptop one later, because I've drifted from. A torrent has come to me. I've had a download as I'm speaking, and it's nothing to do with the Samsung now. It's gone into the other realms of. So I'll label this video more aptly. Apologies about what happened on the cast at the weekend in more than one way. I will speak to We Don't Need Money, We Need Automation, aka Matthew Sheffield, and I will sort that out. That's untimely and unexpected. it turns out, much like Brexit times, where family turned on family because of policy and political preferences. Again, the system turning man against themselves, and not, as well as it turning on man. It sickens us how these prepositions get put onto us, and the way that things happen, the fear mongering, the spreading of unsubstantiated claims, allegations, character assassinations, and etc. So I've referenced quite a lot on the realms, and you're going to get the updates on the private in depth. You'll get them through the email and through VK, Telegram, Wicker, Signal. I did say Signpost. I believe Signpost is Signal. These are all, relatively new in my head. Goodbye WhatsApp. Goodbye YouTube. Goodbye Fedbook. Patreon, open broadcasting systems, quantum realms would be preferable. Anybody that wants to chip to and put in for a quantum computing bit system that we could share and have open source, that'd be nice. They're all ours anyway, but once the government gets them, they weaponize, and after they've weaponized them and used them against man, then they will release to us on a commercial level for things like game playing, virtual reality, etc. So I'm sorry for all of that, and I wish you all the best. I'm going to get off and update accordingly privately now, and say much love. Ciao bello, Jerry, Quinn. Let me see who's in the house. Alan, let's see what you're saying here. How are you? We are going to be good. We got the plans. Yes, we have. Alan, Quinn. Hey. When can we get a group going that can and will meet, be able to start? And we're doing that now. We're doing it on platforms, and I'm not interested in going outside right now. I am, but not in that way. I'm not making myself a target, Alan. You leave it, YouTube. Go to the places I've mentioned, Alan. We shall discuss there what we can do as conscionable souls under the Creator with instruments and wills. If you want to go out and start a movement and protesting and whatnot, my opinion and thoughts on that, good luck with it. Until you protect yourself. I'm not having a go, fam. Just saying, until you protect yourself and put things in place, secure base camp, and then we can get together. There's a process I'd like to follow as procreators, protecting for procurement, each man to his own wishes and wills. And I say that with love and respect to you, Alan. The greatest and highest. Billy Goats. They pay to have their say, and for their money talks, not sense. Oh, you're on about Bill and Zucker. Yeah, I agree there, my man. I agree there, Alan. Things are moving. Indeed they are. Quinn, thank you for that chat the other day and for the offers there. I still haven't got onto your chan, but I'm making my way there. Jerry, son of Mick. What? Leaving is now. Exodus is happening as we speak. You will find on this channel the link to VK, and you will find in other previous messengers that I'm using that are going to be deleted soon, the new way to contact, and where we will be going on encrypted platforms. No Zoom, no Facebook, no YouTube, Patreon temporarily, open broadcasting software, VK, and those messaging apps. So I've given you a bit of a head up there, and you can find the link on this channel's community post. All right. Well, it doesn't matter about removing all one's pics there. You've signed and agreed and consented to the terms and conditions. So what's happened there is they will use that for their own gains, and it's on the servers forever. I do believe there's no way of ever deleting that, much like the accounts and whatnot. So your choice, your preference. I'm just telling you what I think there. So thank you, fam. Kevin, welcome to you. Welcome back. I never left, but I will be leaving soon. 600 and some videos later. To compel they are not to use any of your data. Okay, I'd argue on that one, because you... All right then, much love. That's the update from me. I shall now rename this video Clan Initiate Important Update, and we'll do the laptop update separately. as I've drifted somewhat in my usual fashion. Much love, light, stay self-governing, stay sovereign, stay loving, stay as a self-initiate, stay as a conscionable soul of the positive universal natural laws, stay above all honourable. Don't necessarily have to stay where you are. And as for venturing out, make sure that you have all the protections, requirements, witnesses and things in place there. So should you encounter any kind of adversarial, hostile, vexatious interaction, which could be deemed as an attack on man, then I'd make sure that you've got the right defence there, not just a load of Fs and Jeffs and an angry fist, because that will only heighten and worsen the situation and aid the faction to do what it wants and to get your reaction. So there we go. Ta-ra, much love, and ta-ra. Yes, I thank you all. See you soon, Butter Moon.